They're pretty common kind of negative comments towards the Greek life, which I feel like a lot of people have when they don't really know other people in the Greek life.
It hurt a little bit just to see him generalize everybody when I know like our fraternity and a lot of other fraternities on this school are a lot different, are a lot smarter and care way more about people's lives and the community's lives and their school lives too.
All the cases that I heard there, like I've heard before, and like a lot of them were stuff that I've heard within my chapter. Sometimes when someone's speaking so straightforward about a topic, it's super robotic, and I think it helps kind of, get deeper into it, but also like make it more personable, more relatable.
The Greek system's a butt of a lot of jokes, but they just weren't very, I guess, clever.
When I was an undergrad and when I was president of my chapter, we always had sober brothers who didn't drink and made sure that things that weren't supposed to happen didn't happen. So we had a guest list, so we knew who was at our parties. We didn't allow anyone to come in if we didn't know them.
Every semester, associate members have to go through what they call a Greek 101, where they learn about Title IX, the cases and signs to look for in alcohol poisoning, and basically just how to be smart. Our California alone they have a 6% roughly of African Americans in the state. And at Cal State Long Beach, we only have 4% of African Americans. So it's already less, not just because of us, but because of the schools accepting these students. And so he points it out as in like, the Greek system doesn't have a lot, but when you really look at it, the percentages add up to the state's percentages.
I know nationally my fraternity is pretty diverse. We're one of the most diverse chapters across the nation, but I know it typically tends to be Caucasian males that, rush fraternities and Caucasian females that rush sororities. So for the most part, I think diversity has always been an issue, and to be more inclusive is definitely a benefit for everyone, not only the culture of each chapter, but also just kind of surrounding yourself by different people is always a plus.
You can ask 100 people what they think about, their sorority and what they feel about it, and they may just mention, drinking and partying, and then others may just mention their philanthropy.
Don't judge the chapter or people that you know in fraternities based on the reputation the Greek systems have. All Greek systems are different, especially every state, every school, every chapter is very different. A Phi Tau at Long Beach State is way different than a Phi Tau at Chica.
And I think that to maybe understand it from perspectives like people who are in it a little more would be the best option for people who may be opposed.